Welcome back. I think the American news from the Washington Post and all the American news outlets, they're talking about Biden's secret update of nuclear strategy. Instead of fighting one nuclear power, they're going to have to fight Russia, China, and North Korea, and probably possibly even Iran as well. Obviously, they're going to change their doctrine and all that, and they're trying to make believe they are, Beach Boys with muscles, but American military is no more like it was once before until the 80s. It was a fabulous combat machine, whatever level it was, whether it's sea, air or land. And now they turn into a bunch of wokey wimps making threats against nations which for many hundreds of years and thousands of years have existed, which has a different type of culture, mentality and so on. The fact is, Russia, obviously in the last 20 years or so, has invested a lot of their resources into new types of military weapons, even including nuclear weapons. They're the ones who have deployed their standard hypersonic missiles. NATO, the West, do not have no such technology as ballistic missiles. That means you can stick a warhead on it, and that goes 10 times, 15 times the speed of sound. You can put up a whole battery of Patriot missiles. You need a hell of a lot of manpower for each battery of Patriot missiles to knock down a missile. And how it can compete with a hypersonic missile, that was only good when it shot down the old Russian Soviet Scud missiles, which were slow. We're talking about hypersonic missiles. China, it's obvious they have nuclear weapons, they're growing, but they never disclose what they got and how much they got these nuclear weapons. It goes so to North Korea as well. You have seen how big leaps in North Korea in nuclear technology and ballistic missiles of long range they have advanced in. And probably Iran at the end of the year will probably have already nuclear weapons already. And plus they have all their facilities underground. So there was a thing what Putin said. All those people who want to flee the West has opened up a safe haven in Russia against this wokey liberal Western culture. It's up to us to bring our governments down. You cannot reason with these wokey people. You got to kick them out of office. They must be out of government because they are dangerous. And whether America has any chance against winning a nuclear war with 4 nuclear powers, even if you combine your NATO forces in Europe, in Asia, and North America together, by the time you strike back, you will be destroyed. These neocons, woke liberal crackpots, they are playing with fire. They are playing with destiny of humanity. The West is a dying empire. And obviously, who's on their last legs, they do desperate things. And this is what the collective West are doing, like in Ukraine. They start attacking inside Russia. When Russians are going to draw the line and say this is enough, and we're going to start retaliating. Because when they have enough is enough, or this Kursk war is just another Russian military trap, no one knows. But it's a classic, which is unfolding as military strategy. Chinese, they don't have patience, nor do the North Koreans. This is the only way for the Western economies to reset themselves. Seeing the public deficits each country has, America's topped $35 trillion. And what better way to zero everything? Go to war. And probably we may be called to the tune one day and call up a fight a war which sincerely makes no sense and no one wants to fight. Have we ever learnt from the last two world wars, those regional wars in the last 18 years, which NATO's also been in the middle, caused? There are insane people in the West. You probably say, are the Russians the evil people? Russians, Chinese, North Koreans, Iranians, they have the right to defend themselves and preserve their nation and their culture, which has been a lot more around than American hamburger culture, which is pretty young and naive, inexperienced and stupid and reckless as well.